guys, welcome back to the channel. It's episode 30 of our Director of Football Challenge with Football Club Barcelona. Today we have another massive game following on from the Villarreal match in the last video. We're back in the city of Valencia for this video, taking on the league leaders Valencia at Mestalla. It's a huge game, as you can see. We desperately need the points again just to claw our way back into the title race. We've also got just a couple of games to catch up on today, and that is about it. Shouldn't be too long today. Straight after that Villarreal match then we had a game against Feyenoord at home, match day 2 of the Champions League, and we dispatched them easily. It was a comfortable 3-0 win. Goals from Andre Gomes, Bernard again having a great start to his career at Barcelona, and Moussa Dembele scored before half time. It was 3-0. The first half was superb. It was really good. The second half, a complete non-event. Absolutely nothing happened, but it was another 3 points on the board and a huge win. In the other match, Marseille beat Chelsea, so the race behind us is very tight indeed. Chelsea have now lost their opening 2 games, and Feyenoord and Marseille have won 1 each. We now have our double header against Marseille coming up. If we win both of those, or even take 4 points, we're through. And another routine win followed in La Liga against Granada. Moussa Dembele and Abel Ruiz with his first senior goal settled the game 2-0. It was a really good performance again, but it was very workmanlike. We didn't put the ball in the back of the net as many times as we should have done. You can see we had 18 shots, only managed to put 8 of them on target, and it was lackluster but dominant. It was just one of those where we didn't really need to get out of second gear. To be fair, I don't think we ever got into second gear. But the pleasing moment was Abel Ruiz scoring 2 minutes after coming on, being set up as well by Carlos Alenia. So the 2 substitutes came on 63 and combined about a minute and a half later for Abel Ruiz's first senior goal. And hopefully it'll be the first of many, because he is now up in the squad thanks to Luis Suarez's injury. So he should get a few games. So we'll just show you the competition page as a whole there, because obviously the opening, the intro today, we had the league table open. So we are 9th currently. We do have games in hand though. We've got, it's Girona, our game in hand. I was a little bit confused last time. I didn't know if it was Granada. I thought it began with G. It's Girona, our game in hand. So that should be a win when that comes around. I think it's penciled in for January at the moment, but I'm guessing the Copa del Rey will kick it back to March as normal, so we won't be playing that one for a long old time. We're going to be and of course we've got the World Club Cup as well, haven't we, coming up, so we could end up with other games in hand as well, so we'll have to see. So yeah, we've only played 2 games since that last match, 1 in the league, 1 in the Champions League. As I say, you can see the Champions League group there. Feyenoord and Marseille have a win each. Chelsea 2 defeats in a row, and they go up against Feyenoord home and away next. So they desperately need to take 6 points out of that, because they're in real danger. Of course, 4 wins from their last 4 games and they'll go through, but they do have to come to the Camp Nou. So yeah, in La Liga, obviously it looks bad we're in 9th, but we are only 6 games in, and we are only 5 points behind Valencia with a game in hand. Win today and we become favourites once again. It's going to be a tough match, but I'm quite confident. Our opponents today are Valencia. They're a really good team. I think, if I remember rightly, they've won the last 2 Copa del Reys, or the 2 so far in this save. You can see, bizarrely, they're managed by Brendan Rodgers. They sacked Marcelino 2 days before Christmas in 2018, and Brendan Rodgers has been in charge since then. Simone Zaza, Carlos Soler is still at the club, so is Tony Lato as well. So they've got a really good squad. Let's have a look at their transfer history. So they brought in Jason Murillo from Inter for 13 million. That must be one that is set up in real life, because he's there on loan at the moment, I think. So maybe it's a 2-year loan and then they buy him. They've brought in Mark Roker from Real Betis. If very long memories, you might remember we had him at the start of our term at Marseille, but I think he got sent off. Did he get sent off twice in 3 games, I think, for us, and we packed him off? He was on loan, I think, or We had him for a few games and then got rid of him. They brought in Rodri from Villarreal, Gonzalo Martinez from River, and Issa Mendy from Betis as well. In terms of outgoings, the biggest one there, João Cancelo to Bayern. Alex Centellis, not sure who that is, to Atletico Madrid. Ezekiel Garay went to Besiktas, just a couple of million. That's big. That was last summer, or the summer just gone. Before that, nothing really happened, in or out, nothing massive anyway. Let's have a quick look at their squad then. So they have Neto in goal, who's a really good goalkeeper in real life. He's doing brilliant things for Valencia. Not recently, they've dropped off a lot now in the league, but still a really good goalkeeper. Martin Montoya, Ruben Vezo, Jason Murillo, Jose Gaya. A lot of their real life players are still at the club. Dominic, I think, is still at the club. They've got Santimina on the bench at the moment. It's a good squad, but it's one that we should be dealing with, really. We do have some injury concerns ahead of today. So, of course, we've got Silerson and Luis Suarez out. We also add to that now Nelson Semedo and Ousmane Dembele, both out. Well, Semedo's back in, 9-10 days, but Ousmane Dembele is not going to be back till the start of December. Probably will be using the Club World Cup to get him up to full fitness, because he might struggle to break into the team. It's another reason why Abel Ruiz has been promoted up into the first team squad, because with Dembele and Suarez both out, it does leave us a little bit light up top. Some fairly serious injuries we've had already this season. Quick look at the under-19s then, because we don't have a lot to get through today, and you can see, look at that, they are already streaking clear in their division. They've won all 7 games, 24 goals scored, just 3 conceded. We've just had an international break, and the under-19s had a couple of games, so I watched them both. Really impressed. I've got it set so that the B team and the youth team play the same tactics as the first team, and it's really nice seeing these players play that formation. The last 2 seasons, the under-19s have been absolutely brilliant. Speaking of Barca B, they're not doing too badly either. They are currently second in the Segunda B group. You may remember in the season review we saw, didn't we? They lost in the playoff. They finished 3rd last season and lost in the playoffs. Hopefully they can go better than that this time and actually win the division, win the group. It doesn't guarantee promotion, but it puts you into the playoffs. At the final stages, you don't have to play 2 or 3 matches. You're straight into, it's either the final or the one just before that. So really would be good to get them winning their group. But again, it's really good to see our B and youth teams doing so well. The team for today's big game at Mestalla then. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, Luc Digne at left back, Samuel Umtiti, Gerard Piqué, Mario Fernandez alongside him in the back 4. Sergi Samper just in front of them. Then we've got Andre Gomes going back to his former club. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, and then in the front 3 are Bernard, Messi and Moussa Dembele up top. It's as strong a squad as I could put out. The only difference would be maybe putting Ivan Rakitic in, but he's a bit tired still from international duty, so he doesn't make it today. But this team is very strong and should be seeing off Valencia. Just like Villarreal then, it looks as though Valencia are setting up pretty much the same as ourselves. You can see, good looking team, but we should be winning that battle. Key man could be Carlos Soler. Of course, Zaza will be dangerous up top. Danny Parejo as well in that deep line playmaker role is going to be very important for them. But I think Gomes and SMS have got this one. And I think Sergi Samper is going to do us a really good job here. So let's get into the team talk. We're just going to say, I expect you to win and keep our run going. I expect us to win this game. Looking at the 2 teams, the 2 squads, we should be winning this. I've said that before, and it's not worked before. Fingers crossed. Forza Barca. The players come out led by the referee then, and we are good to go. Simone Zaza gets the game underway for Loche. Leo Messi to take this corner. It goes out to Andre Gomez, and it's a good hit, and it hits someone. I think it was Rodrigo, was it? There could be a counter on for Valencia here. This is the first highlight of the match, 13 minutes in, and it didn't do much, did it? But here we go straight away again. Long ball cleared by Piqué. Jose Gaia picks it up. Neto has it now, building from the back. Murillo, forward for Martinez. It's a lovely ball, wasn't it? It's a good direct move, and it's Simone Zaza. Great touch. He smashed it off the frame of the goal. Montoya, former Barcelona youngster, of course. Soler across to Rodrigo. He's got a bit of space. He's fired it over. So we're just edging the possession, but we're doing nothing with it. We've had absolutely nothing. 2 shots, both off target. We've done a get creative shout out, which is not working at the moment. Here's Messi. What can we do now, though? Mario Fernandes, Piqué. Of course, we get one chance and we can put it away. We have got players of the quality that can clinically finish a chance. Here's Bernard. Had a superb start to life in Catalonia. Here's Sergi Samper. Digne made the run. Bernard is ahead of him. Here he is. Pulls it across. Cleared away. Sergi and Messi. Corner for Messi. In it goes. Piqué heads down and Bernard has scooped it over. That's probably our best chance of the match so far. Montoya with the throw. Parejo. Montoya. Cross to Carlos Soler. Good ball into Martinez. Oh, and he's hit the post. Oh, they've hit the woodwork twice now. Half time and it's 0-0, and it's been an absolute bore fest to that match. Valencia have hit the woodwork a couple of times, but it's just been awful. Look at that view of the Mestalla. Looks spectacular. Yeah, it's been absolutely atrocious. So what we are going to say is just calmly say, I'm not happy with your performance. We just need to get them G'd up a little bit, but not stress them out. It is a big match. On the face of it, a draw at the league leaders isn't a bad result, because at the moment you've got to consider them a rival, but we really need to claw that gap back, so that if we do win our game in hand, if it's still, well, it won't be important by then, will it? Because, oh, it's in. Yeah, I mean, that game in hand is probably not going to end up being played till March sometime. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is a really poor performance. But we're dominating possession, but we're not doing anything with it. I don't really understand, as Martinez fires on just wide. Did he get a touch? Oof. That was a great save from ter Stegen. Martinez is going to take the corner. In it goes. SMS clears. Carlos Soler, and it's another corner. So I think we're going to have to maybe go for the more attacking formation, because this is not working. 2 changes being made then. We're only, 9 minutes into the second half. Sergio Roberto and Paulinho are coming on for Mario Fernandes and SMS. Milinkovic-Savic has had a really poor start to his career at the club. He's very substandard. I don't recall him getting over a 7 yet. He has had really tough start. And Mario Fernandes is looking tired, but has played poorly as well. I'm just hoping Sergio Roberto bring a little bit of quality down that right-hand side. But I'm still wondering about changing to a more attacking formation. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then pull the trigger, I think. Throw in for Sergio Roberto. Sergi Samper back to Roberto. Paulinho now. Samper. Andre Gomez. So we have just given out a demand more shout out, and it's... Oh, what was that? I mean, why is that a highlight? It's just... Here we go. It's going to be a Valencia goal, that's why. Here's Martinez. Medran. Runners on both flanks. Rodrigo. Soler. Look, you've got the left back making the run. Rodrigo. Here is Gaia. Gets the ball across. Zaza glances the header and it's just gone over. Okay, so we are going for it. We're going to make the change. We're going to go for the attacking formation. We're going to try and press the issue in the last half an hour. I mean, we've done nothing so far. So we're going with the 4-3-3 attack. Andre Gomez is playing behind Dembele at the minute. Dembele is set to trequartista in this, but we'll have him as a complete forward. We have got one change that we can still make, so maybe we'll bring on Rafinha for Gomez and then maybe put Messi in behind Dembele or something like that. There are options, but it's probably suicide. But I want to win this game. Sergi Samper looks to spread the ball and Gaia's taking it, and we are getting caught out here. It's Bakali. Oh, they've worked it brilliantly, and ter Stegen with a big save. So we've made our final change with just over 15 minutes to go. Rafinha has come on for Andre Gomes, and we've set him as a shadow striker, and we've changed Dembele to a deep line forward. Just see if they can work in tandem a little bit, see if something can happen here. We're trying desperately to make some impact on this game, and it's just not working. Hopefully, this is the last ace in the pack, and this delivers for us, because nothing is happening. Martinez plays it for Rodrigo. Are they going to catch us here? Bakali. Oh, and he's gone down. Oh, Sergio Roberto has given away a penalty. That is so annoying. I can't remember the last time we gave away a penalty. Is this the first penalty we've given away? I'm not sure. Who's taking it then? It's going to be Dani Parejo. He is not going to miss, and he doesn't. And Valencia take the lead. And I have a feeling that we're going to regret making these changes. He took it away expertly, didn't he? He was never going to miss. There was never any doubt. I am just wondering if we have messed up here. Should we have taken a point? Obviously, yes, we should. Obviously, yes, we should have taken a point at the leaders. But I can't understand. Oh, what has happened there? Oh, come on. Ter Stegen's made the save there, hasn't he? And he's just bounced in off Sergi Samper. Oh, well, when it's not your day. Mark Roker with the shot. Oh. What is going on? Oh, this has just fallen apart horribly, hasn't it? We have got some serious chasing, some serious catching up to do now. Here's Rodrigo. Bakali. Are they going to get another one? Oh, they are. Oh, I don't believe this. That's what, 3 in, 5 minutes? Unbelievable. I mean, they deserve the win. Don't get me wrong, they deserve the win. But they have just blown us away here. I mean, I don't understand what's gone wrong here. What on earth has happened here? Sergio Roberto with the throw. Here's Sergio Samper. I'm just shell-shocked. 3 goals in 6 minutes from Valencia have, well, I mean, I'm speechless. Rafinha plays it forward looking for Dembele. He's gone for the shot. Oh, Neto. That smashed off the bar from 25 yards out. I mean, look at that. 77, 81 and 83. I'm shell-shocked. I really am. I mean, I would give me that ball draw that we had at half-time all day long now. We're going to be 8 points behind Valencia. We're going to have a game in hand, but I mean, we're going to have to claw those points back pretty quick, because that game in hand is irrelevant at the moment, because we're not going to be playing it for months. So this is really worrying that we're so far behind so early on. Here's Bakali. Are they going to make it 4? Bakali to Rodrigo, and he should have made it 4. It's a great at Ter Stegen in the end. I mean, you look at the stats, they deserve the win, and they probably deserve it to be 3-0. It's just the fact that they scored 3 in such quick succession. And, damn it. What has gone wrong? And Bakali has been superb since he's come on. Oh, Digne goes through the back of him. I had heart in my mouth for a minute there. Here's Gaia. This is just going to be the end of the game. But, wow. Well done, Valencia. Well played. Hand it to Brendan. He's done me there, hasn't he? Wow. Yeah, we're going to tear the paint off the walls here. Aggressively. Not happy with that. What was that? And to add injury to insult, we are now losing Bernard for 5 weeks. Well, it should be 2 to 3. We're going to leave it to the physio, but I mean, you look at this now and it's Dembele, it's Suarez, it's Bernard. I mean, what on earth is happening here? They're dropping like flies. The results are just terrible. What is going on? The league table is not looking pretty then. It is, well, I mean, we've got to book our ideas up. We've got to start getting points on the board quickly. Otherwise, this is going to be a disaster of a season. We came into this season determined and confident that we're going to take our league title back off Real Madrid. But the way things are going, we're going to be out of sight by Christmas. We need to get wins on the board. We need to negotiate the Champions League route. Hopefully we can get it done in the 2 games against Marseille, and have it done with 2 games to spare, because we need to put all our resources into the league at the moment. The injuries are piling up. It's going to be a really challenging few weeks ahead now. If we look at the fixtures, we have got the game against Marseille coming up, but then we've got Bilbao away, which is not going to be easy. We've then got Lugo in the first leg of our 4th round Copa del Rey match, then a home match against Depor, and then episode 31 is going to be our return to our FM17 home, the Stade Velodrome in Marseille, hopefully to seal progress to the next round, and then we can worry not about Chelsea and Feyenoord. But it's going to be, because I've not done a Champions League match yet on camera, so we'll do that one because hopefully it'll be decisive. Then after that, I'm not sure which one we'll do, but yeah, episode 31 is going to be Marseille away, so we've got a few games to play before that. Hopefully we can get 6 points from our games in La Liga. Hopefully we can rest some players against Lugo and not be embarrassed, and hopefully we will only need a win, maybe a point in the Velodrome to go through. Guys, thank you so much for watching that. I am devastated, I'm shell shocked, but if you could see a way to hitting that thumbs up, it'll make me feel better. And yeah, get involved, leave a comment, tell me what I did wrong. I shouldn't have gone attacking, should I, after an hour? Shouldn't have done it. Should have happily taken a ball draw, and I've paid the price for it. But I will see you very soon for episode 31, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.